Health in Action Day is a cornerstone of the Pennsylvania Black Health Matters Conference. It's a community health event that we host in the community every year. We invite vetted clinicians to connect with community members who may not have a working relationship with a primary care physician. And the goal is to connect them with resources that they can take advantage of long after this event is over. We die at a higher rate. Cancers, our maternal mortality rate is higher than any other race. We have to make sure that we empower our community with education, empower our community with access to services.
We're a 501c nonprofit organization dedicated to providing resources and programming to the African American community to kind of eliminate some of the gaps in the health and wealth in certain populations in the city and in the state of Pennsylvania.
Community Heroes focus on health and awareness in Black and brown communities across Pennsylvania. Coming out and seeing all of these various organizations out here, they'll know exactly where they can go to find things, not just for themselves, but for other people in there.
I think the most important thing is the resources, educating the community and spreading the word for people to know about health, HIPAA laws, human rights, voting. I think this is just an enormous asset to the community because we need more events like this, and I give a shout out for a fantastic job that Community Heroes are doing. The most important thing is educating and providing the resources for the community at large. In our community, sometimes there are individuals who may use the emergency room as their primary care physician. So we are trying to make that connection to ensure that these community members are receiving the preventive care that they need.
It's important because you're bringing the community together and you're letting people know that you have resources for them. People don't have to go out and pay for this or pay for that. They're able to be educated on their health. And then there's other tents that's out here that's helping the community.
Things like medical debt, things like network adequacy issues. We want that to be something that's not a burden to have that access. People have a voice, and so if we can raise that voice, then we can try to get policymakers to make some changes to make that system better.
Once they tell me what they can provide, they might guide me to another vendor who can just add on. And I think that's what every person here at this great event should be accessing. At the end of the day, it's all because of Community Hero Action Group.
Communities like this have been unresponded to when it comes to resources, and that has created a disenchantment with the process of government as a whole. When we're not voting, elected leaders are pushing us to the back of the prioritization. So we need to make sure that our community understand the importance of voting in local elections, especially because they're the ones that mostly directly impact whether or not we have equitable funding, equitable resources, recreational programs for our kids.
We're going to keep this as a cornerstone. Every year it's getting better and larger and more participants, so we're very excited about that. But we're also providing direct services to the community now. Very important for us to change the trajectory of the wellness of the African American community, and we hope that this is just a building block to achieve that goal.